UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and other officials gathered to commemorate the 6th anniversary of the bombing of UN headquarters in Baghdad. That brutal attack killed 22 people, including top UN envoy Sergio Vieira de Mello, who was well known for his commitment to helping vulnerable people in the face of danger. The UN General Assembly designated this date as a day to pay tribute to all humanitarian workers and their sacrifices.
Last year, more humanitarian workers were kidnapped, seriously injured, or killed during violent attacks than ever before. This is unacceptable. Today, the first observance of World Humanitarian Day, we remember their sacrifice.
The United Nations says humanitarian workers faced unprecedented security threats last year. 260 humanitarian aid workers were killed, kidnapped, or seriously injured in violent attacks in 2008. Of those, 122 were killed. In fact, the UN says the fatality rate for international aid workers last year exceeded that of UN peacekeeping troops. In addition to highlighting the perils and sacrifices workers face, Mr. Ban also noted that tens of millions of people have fled their homes because of disaster and conflict, that children still die from curable diseases, and that 1 billion people are hungry. In Washington, a top State Department official, Eric Schwartz, said humanitarian crises are growing.
International humanitarian crises are sustaining or even increasing their level of severity. Some 42 million people around the world have been uprooted by conflict, 16 million of whom are refugees. It also includes about 26 million internally displaced people.
Mr. Ban also showed a new public service announcement produced by the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. The aim is to call attention to humanitarian disasters and the need for humanitarian work. Suzanne, Presto, VOA News, the United Nations.
On which we pay tribute to the legends of heroic humanitarian personnel.